Hi everyone, welcome to LilybetO Divinity Live. For those of you on my YouTube channel, welcome. For those of you on my Facebook, welcome. For those of you on my Instagram, welcome. And thank you everyone for all the love and support. And this is going to be a energy reading for the new moon in the Sagittarius. I love Sag, okay? I love you guys. I don't care what they say about you. Those other horoscopes, what they say about you. I love Sagittarius. And this is gonna come to you from Archangel Power Tarot cards. Whoops, almost dropped the book, it's so big. So yes, people. So this is gonna resonate with some of you may not. Please comment below if it does. A lot of stuff going on. Sagittarius starts on the 22nd of November, and it actually starts a few days after we're out of Mercury in retrograde. Thank the bejesus, okay? Because I can't no more with this Mercury in retrograde. And this new moon is gonna be different. It's gonna be different from the last new moon we had in Scorpio, because Scorpio was, Scorpio's a darker horoscope, and it's a very deep horoscope. And because this new moon is in Sagittarius, it's very different because Sagittarius is a fire sign. It's more wanting to get things done. It's more like I feel like more of a push sign, more motivated, more they seek the truth. And even though some Scorpios, they would say it's also about the truth, with Sagittarius it's different. It's a different type of, it's like this new moon is not going to be as dark and heavy for me anyway. Personally, I felt that the last new moon, because it was in Scorpio, I felt it like a freaking full moon, okay? And I know a lot of people told me that too. They were like, is it a new moon or a full moon? So, and with Scorpio, was asking us to look within ourselves, to ask ourselves hard questions, so things could be revealed, so we could find the truth about certain things, and let go of certain things. And with Sagittarius, Sagittarius is very they're very leadership and wanting, when they want things, they go for the things that they want, because they're a fire sign. But at the same time, they're not as dark as Scorpio is. They're they're teachers. They're seekers of truth, and they're very I'm trying to say the word in my head. I'm saying it. I never say it because I can't say it correctly. I'll try later. We'll be here forever, be trying to say this word that I'm thinking in my head. And Sag is they're more free. So this new moon is more of being more free with things, more still seeking truth, still trying to let go, still seeking the truth that you need to let go of the stuff that you still haven't let go of. And because it's a new moon, it's like it's letting go of these things so you can bring on your new beginning. And it's still about letting go of things and releasing things, finally releasing things. And I think also this new moon is more about disconnecting yourself finally from things from the past, if that makes sense, for you to be able to have this new beginning that needs to come into your life, or that's supposed to come into your life for a lot of you, if that makes sense. So I like Sag because they're very honest, and they're very brutally honest. So a lot of people don't get along with Sag just because of this, and I appreciate that from them, that they are so brutally honest. And they can be very in your face with certain things, and those are their because there's always a good side and a bad side to every horoscope. You know, some people think that that's not good because they're so honest and so, you know, brutally honest with people and so in their face when they believe something. They're very, some people would say that they're self-righteous, you know, but I think that's a very good thing, you know. So I think that with this new moon, a lot of truths are going to come out. You know, a lot of things are going to be surfacing the same way they did with Scorpio, but not in such a deep and almost kind of like dark way as it did with the other new moon. I think it's a lighter, it's almost like a lighter truth that, you know, things are going to be happening and things are going to be surfacing, not as strong as, you know, with the other new moon that we had. And it's also, you know, a lot of people are going to start disconnecting themselves from, it's like they were trying to disconnect themselves from certain things before. For those of you that didn't disconnect themselves, they will be doing it now, because we're coming into, you know, Sag season, and we're coming into the ending of the year. So a lot of disconnects for cycles to end. A lot of karma cycles, I believe, are also going to be ending with this new moon, people. So yes, I'm going to get to the reading because I don't want to make this too long. I will be trying to do a 2020 for each horoscope. If I don't, I will make it for each element for the coming year. And I may do this sooner than I normally do, depending on how I can get all my videos out. So we'll see how that goes, because I missed a couple of videos that I wanted to do for this month with the 11/11, and I'm very upset over that. But, you know, it's about divine timing. At first I was going to do it, then I didn't, but we'll see. I don't think I'm going to do it because we're also going to have 12/12, so I will be making sure that I do for every elemental a reading for 12/12. So yes, people, so let me know if this resonates with you. Sharing is caring. Share, like, love, do what you gotta do. If you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. If you're on my Facebook, follow. If you're on my what you call it, my Instagram, follow now. And yes, let's get to it. Yeah, it's like, Lily, you need to time stamp. Not doing it. So yes, people, the spread is to me very good for the new moon in Sagittarius. I'm also gonna do one for you, Sagittarius, just for you, because the new moon is in you. It's in your horoscope, and you guys birthdays coming up. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a birthday one or both, but you will be getting your own reading. So yeah, so I did also from numerology. I feel like doing numerology. I just did a few from there. But yes, you guys have a lot. Gabriel's all over the place here. Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Michael came out. He likes to make an appearance. And there's a lot of, I believe, for a lot of you guys, maybe for a group of you, you're going to have a lot of communication. A lot of the right people coming to speak to you. A lot of communicating with people and healing certain things in this new moon, and being almost like taking on the traits of a Sagittarius and being brutally honest with people, because you're just kind of, you know, done with certain things with certain people. So I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, but I'll start with 8 of Gabriel, and it says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So I like this because it's a new moon. So this is all about communication, about ideas, you know, spurring up during this new moon, which makes sense. And going forward with a lot of stuff also. Even though a lot of you are going to be releasing certain things and disconnecting yourself finally from the past, because, you know, I believe for some of you, the past is still going to keep surfacing up, thoughts of the past, things that have happened, and finally people healing from these things and letting them go. But for this card, Eight of Gabriel, you know, it's all about activity and sudden things happening, sudden results. And I see this also as a manifesting, letting you know that things are going to manifest very rapidly. A lot of things are manifesting very rapidly, and usually it does in the ending of the year. I feel so anyway. Things that people want, they start manifesting it. But with this new moon, to me, this is a very much lighter new moon, and at the same time is in a fire sign. So fire signs are very, you know, direct. They're very, you know, I want this, and non-stop type of people. And this is saying, like, you know, things are going to start emerging for many people, and they're going to see a lot of results in this new moon. So it's like a lot of people are going to be taking the trays and feeling like almost the energy of that Sagittarius, if that makes sense. And then King of Gabriel, keep your eyes on the big picture. This is what this new moon is a lot about too. Keeping your eye on the big picture and on the things that you also want, because a lot of people are right now thinking, you know, what I want to see myself next year, what I want to see myself 5 years from now. So this is why a lot of the disconnecting and the, you know, the purging and a lot of the releasing is happening with people, because they're really like setting, it's almost like they're trying to set their foundation, they're trying to set their things, put their stuff in order for what's coming for them in the new year. So, and all these energies that are happening are good. You know, people may think it's not when we're, you know, going through tower moments and things like that, but they are good because they're helping us. They're helping us release and disconnect from things that don't serve us on our life purpose. So I like this. So it says, keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Could be even a person, a driven person. To me, when they're showing these cards, that is like almost like authority, driven people, inspirational. That's another thing. You know, Sagittarius is a very spiritual horoscope, you know. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean like most of them are like in religion and things like that. No, because they seek so much truth, they are very spiritual. You know, like a Sagittarius could dabble in different religions because they want to know the truth. Why is it that you believe this, and why is it that that makes sense to this religion, that makes sense? But I know I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place. Please let me know if this makes sense to you guys. And yeah, so keep your eyes in this new moon, keep your eye on the big picture, on everything, on, you know, when you're making decisions during this new moon. And remember, this new moon is well, actually no, it's not in Mercury in retrograde anymore. Thank God it's not. So it's almost like, this is why I think this reading feels so much lighter than the one that was for the new moon in Scorpio. And then the sun comes out, the sun card. This is everything. This is, you know, new beginnings, new opportunities. A lot of you will be disconnecting from certain things that you should have disconnected from some time ago, but maybe you weren't ready for them. Once you start disconnecting, and some of you may be even experiencing this. If you are experiencing this, please comment below, because the sun card comes out. And to me, this is like, and it says, life is wonderful, exclamation point. And it says, through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. The sun to me is all about success. It's all about rebirth and having your dreams coming true. I can tell you that a lot of you, because the energy has been so heavy and leading up to this full new moon. It's new moon. A lot of you may have felt almost like giving up on certain things that you are trying to accomplish, but don't give up on it. All the shifts are going to be moving. And we will get out of the Mercury retrograde. I'm probably going to post this before the new moon. So this is why I'm saying this. There's a lot of, you know, also karma completion. There's going to be a lot of completion, people, because people are getting it. People are like, I'm really done with all of this, and I'm going to cut ties from people that are not serving me, in my life purpose, are not even for me. Okay. And to me, that's like a good example of a Sagittarius energy. Is like, you know what, if you're, if you're not for me, you're not with me, bye bye, and karma completion. This is all about completing cycles. We are going to be completing so many cycles before the ending of the year. This is from numerology. And it's a good thing, my friends. It's a good thing what is going on, okay, with the planet, with the universe at this moment. How so many people are really putting their self first, and they're really looking within themselves to change things within themselves. They're really seeking truths about their self, about, about things that they can change in their life, So I like this. That is why so many people have become awakened. So many people are looking into spirituality things, because this is the time. And it's leading us all the way up to when we go into 2020, people. 2020. And then self-love. And I'm telling you, people are like, when I see this card in numerology, it's 7, it's a 61 equals 7. To me, it's all about spirituality. It's all about, really, really loving yourself. It's all about taking care of yourself, taking care of yourself spiritually, physically, mentally. So a lot of people have been doing this, and with this new moon, this is very good for those of you who have been working on, treating yourself better, doing better, putting yourself first, and not feeling bad about it. There's nothing for you to feel bad about when you put yourself first. That's your self-care, and for those, who don't really are like, what the hell, this or the other, bye-bye. Whatever. People, because it's about you. This new moon, I see it a lot about, liberating yourself, becoming free. I see Sagittarius as a very free sign, a sign that has to be free, because if they're not free, they're not happy, and they can even go into very bad depression when they can't do what, the things that they want to do. So I see this new moon for a lot of people, may even be experiencing it right now, freeing themselves from things because they looked within themselves with the other new moon, and they found the truth to many things, if that makes sense, about themselves. Of, they even opened their eyes to certain things that they didn't want to open their eyes to. But this is good, people. This is good. And then I'm gonna tell you what Michael's saying here. It's an ace. To me, that's woof. That's everything to me. When I see ace, is this a wonderful new idea? Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communications, okay, problems with others. So a lot of this is going to be clearing up, people. They're asking you to clear a lot of communications and clear things up. To me, this is a lot about, like clearing stuff up so you can continue to go forward, okay? Not to bring that with you after this new moon. So even though many people have been, letting go of things, there's still more clearing to do. I know, y'all so tired. I know y'all so tired of it. So tired of it. And spirituality, 777. So this is, to me, so nice, because you guys, this is for a group of you who have been seeking your spirituality, and this is them telling you you're on the right path and to continue doing what you got to do for yourself. Because as you're seeking your spirituality, as you're seeking your true self, your authentic self, and you're going, for those of you who have been looking into a lot of things that have to do with spirituality because you're trying to find yourself, you're on the right path. And as this new moon goes, passes us, it's very nice. It's very nice because it's going to, it's going to help you. It's going to help you. And you're on the right path for those of you. And those of you who have been, in the awakening state and have been searching for certain things and still learning, because to me, the awakening state is a constant thing that you're learning. You're constantly learning. You're also on the right path. And there's so many other things that before the year is done that people are going to realize about themselves, and things that are going to come up that they're going to be able to, it's almost like they're going to finally embrace themselves for who they truly are, if that makes sense. So people, there's so many stuff here, and I am going over. I'm going to say Ralph, Ace of Ralph. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romance, relationship, deep and lasting spiritual insight. Okay, this is all about spirituality, my friends. This is all about letting go so you can be free. It's such a lighter vibe with this new moon. Manifestation is real. A lot of you are going to be manifesting a lot of stuff rapidly because you have done the work. Some of you will have to make sure that you clear up communication. Also, even came out with numerology. So to me, this is like the right people. For a group of you, it will be the right people getting the right information, because you're ready for that new beginning. So a lot of you who have been waiting on something is going to come to you. For those of you who know, who you are, need to clear stuff up, they're telling you this is the time for you to clear the stuff up. Okay, people? So, yeah, so this is and a lot of people are going to find a lot of stability during all of this. You're going to find stability because you have done the work and because you have disconnected yourself from the things that you knew you had to disconnect yourself. And it's nothing wrong with that. Wish them love and light if it's a person, okay? So this is your energy reading, people, for the new moon in Sagittarius on the 26th. Let me know if this resonates with you. Comment below, tell me what you think, if you're experiencing this. And, if you think this is good, this is something that will help someone, please share it. Sharing is caring. Share, like, love. Do what makes you feel good. And if you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. You're on my Facebook, follow. And if you're on my Instagram, follow now. So much love to everyone. And as always, I salute the divinity within all of you. Bye now.